Hey guys, what's up? Back with another video. This time, as you can probably see by the Hard to Kill DVDs in front of me, we are going to do the predictions for the 2023 Hard to Kill Impact Wrestling pay-per-view. The first pay-per-view, the first predictions of the year. So let's get this underway, shall we? We got 10 matches to predict, so let's get this underway. First off, we kick off with the Death Dolls of Rosemary and Ty Valkyrie and Havoc taking on Jarrell Shaw and two others who I forgot. Savannah Evans and Tasha Steelz in a six-person tag. This is on the pre-show. I got the Death Dolls to win this match. No real reason, just because I like them. So I think the Death Dolls will win this one, and that will be interesting. Anyway, moving on. We have the next match. We have the X Division six-way. Jesus, should be fun trying to announce all these participants. We have Mike Jackson. We have Mike Jackson. Romero. I can't pronounce his name. Kushida. Speedball Mike Bailey. Who the fuck is Angels and somebody else? I can't figure out. I'm probably misremembering someone. Sorry if I mispronounced this one. Anyway, I'm going for Speedball Mike Bailey. Keep his momentum going. I think he's going to win this one and continue going up after that amazing match he had with Josh Alexander a couple of weeks ago. He's going to continue that momentum. And should be a good match. Should be fun. Next match, we have the main card. We have Steve Macklin taking on Rich Swann in a Falls Count Anywhere match. I got Steve Macklin to win this one. Keep the momentum going. Get a big win over a former world champion. Heading up the card to go possibly to a potential main event world championship match in 2023. So got Steve Macklin to win this one. Keep the momentum going. Next match, we have the Digital Media Championship on the line as Joe Hendry takes on Moose. This one should be interesting. I can see it go either way. I'm going to pick Joe Hendry to retain because I feel like his mind games are going to work on Moose, and Moose is going to be a sloppy fighter because an angry fighter is a sloppy fighter. And that's exactly what Joe Hendry's preying on, and I think it's going to work, and I think he's going to beat Moose and retain the Digital Media Championship. Next match, we have a four-way to determine the next number one contender for the Knockout Championship. Sorry, I burped. We have Masha Slamovich taking on Gianna Perazzo, taking on Killer Khali versus Taylor Wilde in a four-way for the number one contendership. I got Killer Khali on this one. I don't think she's ever had a opportunity at the championship, so I think this is possibly her best chance to get a title shot. The other two, Masha Slamovich and Gianna Perazzo, have had plenty of opportunities in the past, so I feel like this is Killer Khali's time to get a title shot opportunity and become number one contender. So there you go. Next match, we have the X Division Championship on the line. We have Trey Miguel, the X Division Champion, defending the title against Black Taurus. I got a new champion crown here. I think Black Taurus is going to win the championship. Get revenge on Trey Miguel for what happened at Overdrive and the heel turn spraying his eyes. So I feel like Black Taurus is going to win this one and bring the X Division Championship back to DK. So yep, got Black Taurus on this one. Next match, we have the Motor City Machine Guns defending the Impact World Tag Team titles against the major players of Brian Myers and Matt Cardona. Heath and Rhino, the former champions, and Ace Austin and I almost said Ace Steel there. Sorry, Ace Austin and Chris Bay of Bullet Club. So the participants are the Motor City Machine Guns defending the tag titles against the major players, Heath and Rhino, and Bullet Club's Ace Austin and Chris Bay. I've got the Motor City Machine Guns to retain. They've only just recently won them, so I don't really see them losing the titles anytime soon. And I feel like this is going to be a very interesting match. It's an elimination match, of course, so it should be a very interesting match, and I'm very looking forward to it. And I got the Motor City Machine Guns to retain. Next match, we have the long-awaited 10 months in the making match as Jonathan Gresham returns to Impact Wrestling to take on Eddie Edwards. This match was supposed to take place at the Rebellion pay-per-view back in April last year, but unfortunately Jonathan Gresham Jonathan Gresham suffered an injury and couldn't make it to the show. So Eddie Edwards fought Chris Bay on the pre-show. So now here we are. The match 10 months in the making. Jonathan Gresham versus Eddie Edwards, and I've got Jonathan Gresham to win because why not? He's only just recently signed with Impact, and I say why not? Anyway, next match we have the title versus career match, as Mickie James puts her Impact Wrestling career on the line against the champion Jordynne Grace. This one's pretty easy for me. Jordynne Grace to retain. I think Mickie's Impact career will be over, and she can ride off into the sunset, right on to the Royal Rumble, unless Saudi Arabia has brought WWE. So, yeah, which fucking sucks, but that's another story for another time. Yeah, I think Jordynne Grace is going to win this one, and I think Mickie James, as I said before, I think Mickie James can end her Impact run here, and then we'll see what happens with Nick Aldis because he's a free agent now. Yeah, I kind of made my prediction on this match before the Saudi deal with WWE kind of came afloat. Before that came, before the rumors of WWE being sold to Saudi Arabia kind of was brought up. I kind of already made this prediction and already made that prediction of Mickie going back to WWE to do the Royal Rumble. But that could all change with the Saudi deal. You never know. So, but again, I'm still sticking with my pick of Jordynne Grace to retain. And yeah, we can say goodbye to Hardcore Country and hello Mickie James in the Royal Rumble, possibly. And then of course the main event. We have the Impact World Championship on the line. We have Josh Alexander defending the Impact World Championship in a Full Metal Mayhem match against the number one contender and the winner of the Call Your Shot Gauntlet from Bound for Glory, Big Bad Bully Ray. So, this is interesting. This is probably the biggest threat to Josh Alexander's World Championship, in my opinion, since he won it. The most personal rivalry of Josh Alexander's career since he won it, since Moose. And I am going to pick Josh Alexander to retain because no real reason really. I just feel like Bully is there to the big name in Bully Ray, the big heel, the big over the top heel to lose to the world champion to continue his reign. And yeah, maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe on Friday the 13th it will literally be Friday the 13th for Impact Wrestling if Bully Ray wins, but I'm going to stick with my guns here, and I'm going to stick with Josh Alexander to retain the World Championship, and it should be a very interesting matchup. Very personal rivalry. So there you go, guys. There's my Impact Wrestling Hard to Kill 2022 predictions. Let me just run them down, just in case I went through them too quickly. We have the Death Dolls in the first match. Speedball Mike Bailey in the 6-way. Steve Macklin over Rick Swan, Joe Hendry over Moose, Killer Kali over Taylor Wilde, what does that say? Black Taurus over Trey Miguel, Mona City Machine Guns over the other three participants in that tag team elimination match, Jonathan Gresham over Eddie Edwards, Jordynne Grace over Mickie James, and Josh Alexander over Bully Ray. Josh Alexander to retain. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed my predictions. Let me know in the comments. Tell me what you think. Tell me tell me your predictions. Tell me who you think who will win. And good to be back with the first predictions of the new year. And let's go from there, shall we? I'll see you guys in the next one. And I'm out.